They say that LeBron James is the best basketball player in the world. Now, whether this is true or not, I don't know. But before he was this legendary superstar who could do anything he put his mind to, he had zero confidence in himself. He was insecure just like everybody else. It all started back when he was in the 4th grade, back in 1994. Man, that was a long time ago. But anyways, around that time, he just seemed like a regular kid. He would go outside and play with the kids in the neighborhood all day. They was playing hide and seek, and of course basketball, duh. All the kids in the neighborhood liked him. Even though he was very shy, he was still fun to be around. But unfortunately, all the fun comes to an end when the curfew comes around. That's just how it goes. So the other kids would say their goodbyes to LeBron and probably went home to their mom and dad, got a hot meal and some warm blankets. Typical loving household. But as LeBron waved his goodbyes and started to walk towards his house, he had to face a dark reality. His house was missing a love. Every day he came home to an empty house. His dad wasn't around and his mom was often out running errands. So LeBron was basically raising himself. It was a lot of cold and lonely nights for him. But despite not having the best at-home life, there was something that always gave him some type of joy, and that was sports. And you would think it would be basketball because, he's the best basketball player in the world. But that wasn't it. It was actually football. And being the biggest, fastest, and strongest out of his peers, he was just unstoppable. It literally looked like he was playing against little kids, even though he was a kid himself. He was dominating, and he was having so much fun, and it looked like he was starting to get a little confidence. But one day, on that same football field where he was having so much fun, something happened to him that ended up changing his life forever. As he was dominating on the field, his teammates and coaches were happy for him. But the opposing teams, not so much. The parents were tired of seeing their kids get ran over by this man-child. He was disrespecting the family's name. So a couple of parents got together to try to put an end to the LeBron James show. So they started to accuse LeBron of being too old to play, and they demanded to see his birth certificate. Now, even though he was huge, he still met the requirements, so the accusations didn't go too far, but the damage was already done. LeBron James didn't like the attention he was getting for being so great. It was just too much for him. Too many eyes on him, too many people judging him. He just wanted it all to stop. So from that day forward, he tried his best to fit in. Maybe if nobody noticed him anymore, maybe people would leave him alone. And it started to work actually. When the team would huddle up to try to set up their plays, LeBron James would crouch down so that he wouldn't be seen. And he just overall wasn't as aggressive as he once was. The team instantly suffered because of this, and it just had his coaches confused. Why wasn't his star player producing like he was capable of? So the coach pulled LeBron James to the side and asked him, "Bro, what the bleep are you doing?" And LeBron said word for word, "I'm trying to blend in." And the coach told him straight up, no matter what you do, you are never going to be able to blend in. And that could be a good thing. And at that exact moment, LeBron James went from being insecure in himself to being as confident as he has ever been. And nothing was the same. He accepted being different and being himself, and he made the most of it. After a lot of hard work and believing in himself, he went from being the clowned, awkward, oversized kid to being the best athlete in the world. Just let that sink in. Peace.